So there's no understanding involved in an absolute realization. It's a becoming what you've always been, and it doesn't have moving parts. There's nothing complicated.
But I mean, what after it's happened?
Oh well, so
that's what I'm focusing on.
When you could say I came back into the mind, was I can see now why Rose thought he might have gone nuts, because the mind cannot compute absolute beingness.
Is this absolute thing that you're talking about, and that they talk about in the books, is it really like is it a really flowery way to describe an epiphany? Or is it really the thing that like makes you go, like, where my experience that I had was just like, I never expected that that's how that is, and I didn't understand at all, and now I do, and now I can't go back. I don't even know what it means, but I can't go back. And it's so but almost like does it happen here? Or no. Is it like, or is
doesn't
like
happen
here
here.
Gone? It doesn't happen here.
Right. Yeah, here's gone. I was conscious that my body was sitting in a chair in a cabin in the woods. And to me, the unexplainable thing is that somehow, so this realization has to occur when some conscious form of the mind is active. So you're enlightened every night in dreamless sleep, but you wake up in the morning none the wiser, right? Because the conscious mind hasn't, you could say, participated in that. And so when you find yourself back home, you'll know that it's a kind of knowing that the mind is not familiar with, but you'll know that absolute beingness is what you've always been and always will be. And there's a lot more than the mind will pick up on, but that's basic. And so back there aren't any whys and wherefores. There aren't any ups and downs. What you are doesn't have a watch. There's no time. It's before time and space. It's the source of all creation. But what you are is way before creation. Yeah, so it's a different kind of knowing. If your focus comes back into the mind after that, the mind will argue with it, because the mind has no way to compute absolute beingness. And so the mind will argue with it. And in my case, it probably took an hour or two to just admit, my mind bowed to a larger truth than it was capable of. That's what it came down to.
Cool, thanks.